October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the Domestic Abuse Resistance Team, which serves 7 Louisiana parishes, says 96% of the victims are female. And they say children who grow up in that environment are likely to become abusers themselves.
Domestic abuse is the behavior of one partner in an intimate relationship against another in order to exert control. Children in general who witness violence may have all kinds of behaviors that they exhibit. And as they're older, even if the abuse took place when they were younger, they are more statistically inclined to have drug or alcohol issues, promiscuity issues.
A candlelight vigil for domestic violence victims will be held Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Bridge Community Church in Ruston.